Good evening, Trina. The effort is being called the Southern Tier Clean Tech Corridor Initiative. The plan is to form a coalition of up to 9 counties along Interstate 86 that will drive the next generation of energy and tech manufacturing in our region.
You know, this is really not just a Steuben County focus or a Chemung County focus, but needs to be a regional focus so we can establish ourselves as a leader in this effort.
Jamie Johnson is the executive director of the Steuben County IDA. He wants to lead a new charge to boost clean energy and tech manufacturing in the Southern Tier. Johnson says the Southern Tier Clean Tech Corridor Initiative would create a strategy to try to get new investment into the area. That includes wind and solar, computer chips, and battery production. Johnson says the goal is to form an economic ecosystem that builds on the Southern Tier's position as a state leader in clean energy production.
We have looked at these projects not only as a revenue stream for communities where they're being located, but we're also trying to understand what the long-term economic benefit is, and opportunity, not just benefit but opportunity is.
I think it's forward thinking. I do think this is going to be one of the pillars of the future of economic development for our region. We all know everything that's going around with Binghamton and Broome County, the university, the continued awards they get for millions of dollars of federal funding, their eligibility for federal funding. So we are really in the country one of the battery hubs in the country.
Johnson says another key part involves groundbreaking research happening at Binghamton University. Chemistry professor Stanley Whittingham recently won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry for his development of lithium-ion batteries. Last month, New York Senator Chuck Schumer designated Binghamton as one of only 31 tech hubs across the nation, also known as America's Battery Belt.
Even if wind isn't blowing and sun isn't shining, we still need electricity.
Johnson says so far, the coalition has secured commitments of $50,000 each from Steuben, Broome, and Chemung counties. He says the money will be used to hire an economic development planning firm to help identify specific sites to attract new investments. What are some of the criticism that you hear regarding battery development, specifically, for example, managing the waste from batteries, coming up with the lithium that is needed, right? The resources.
I know that, there are concerns out there, not only locally, but globally around, where are we going to get the precious metals? How are we going to dispose of those? What are the fire hazards? And I know that the research that Binghamton University is doing is focused on addressing some of those issues. The technology is ever changing, and it's quickly changing. And if as economic developers, we're not prepared to react to that, then, we're going to miss opportunities.
Now, Johnson says the Southern Tier already generates the most renewable energy in New York State through wind and solar farms. Since 2009, he says more than $1 billion have been invested in clean energy in our region. Johnson hopes to have the coalition in place and ready to get to work in January. You can watch our full interview and read the full proposal on our website, thesmytwintiers.com.